find a stand situation because holding the camera and holding the book, not it. Hi, hello friends, it's Nia the Vixen of Fiction here on YouTube. I am also on Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, and occasionally on Twitter under the same name, Vixen of Fiction, so you can find me there. Today, I've got Loki here. He's literally sitting on my foot, so I can't move. But today I'm going to do my January wrap up. I'm going to let you know what got read, what didn't get read, and what's still coming up. I'm going to give a little bit of a teaser of February's TBR. But if you want to watch my full first quarter TBR, I posted that last month, so you can go check that out. Or actually, I don't know when I posted it. Anyway, it's posted. You can go check that out. So today, January wrap up. What got read? Almost everything that I had on my list got read. I'm going to go ahead and start off and let you know what didn't get read. And then as I go through, I'll tell you why it didn't get read. But Blood Marked didn't make the cut. I just did not have time to fit it in, but it is on the TBR to get read for either February or for March. So never fear, I'm really still looking forward to reading this book. First things first, of the books that I read, of course, right here, it finally came in. And yes, I waited to record this wrap up until this book came in. So I read the ebook copy and I also had the audio copy from, he's shaking the camera. I had the ebook and the audio copy, so those came immediately on the 1st of January. And so I hopped right in and started reading them. But the book came like immediately in February. So I got to sit down and flip through it, and I did a little bit of rereading of some of my favorite parts. So the book is gorgeous. I mean, look at the lettering, the engraving, it's all stunning. I'm so happy with it. I'm so glad I got the book. I wasn't sure if I was going to, and then I was like, no, I think it's going to be worth it. And it's a little pricey, but definitely worth it. I'm going to try and flip through and show you a little bit. There's like several pages of artwork. It's just gorgeous. Yeah, so I'm so happy with it. I don't want to show anything that might be spoilery for people who will zoom in, but you can see how the chapters are done. It's just really well done. There's lots and lots of pages like that. Look at that. Gorgeous. And then this is what the inside cut of the cover looks like. Beautiful, beautiful. And I really enjoyed this book. It was so good. It was like the perfect way to start my January reading. Enjoyed every minute of it. Wanted to read it again. So I'm glad when it came in the hardcover book, I was able to go through and at least read some of my favorite parts. But yeah, it was already February, so I needed to get on with my February TBR. Highly recommend. I believe I saw the tour covers, and they're still also gorgeous. So don't worry, you're still going to get a beautiful book. The next book I read was still not Blood Like Fate. I wanted to read Blood Like Fate first, but I wasn't sure how this one was going to go, Fire and Blood. So we read Fire and Blood for my book club, because we did House of the Dragon and Fire and Blood on January 19th. If you want to go check that out and see what our thoughts on the book and the TV series are, that's all on my channel, so you can go find that under Scripting the Book. But I wasn't sure how this book was going to go. I knew that it wasn't going to be written in novel form, so I was like, okay, I don't know what this book's going to be like. Let me go ahead and get it out of the way so that I don't have to worry about it. I don't like reading things at the last minute. I like taking notes and everything, so I went ahead and read it, and the only parts that I skipped were the parts right where we got to where our series kind of begins. So I did read a little bit, but then I realized where we were at, and I went ahead and stopped, and then I skipped through and then read on. So it's told linear. kind of like timeline form. You go through the different rulers and the houses and the families, and so it's going very timeliney. It's not told like a novel. There's some parts where you get a bit of story, but not much story. It is really kind of written like a history book of the Targaryens and all of the families from the Game of Thrones series. So that's just how it's written. And I thought it was okay. I would have liked to have a little bit more story in there. I think they left it so that any part or any time period within this, they can literally launch a series off of it, which is kind of brilliant. But I do wish that they would finish Game of Thrones. That book 8, I would really like to have it. And I can let you know that my book club is going to be reading the Game of Thrones series at the end of summer. So for July and August, we're going to be talking Game of Thrones. So if you're interested, you can read along with us. I've not read the books for Game of Thrones. I've only seen the series. So it'll be a first time read for me. And I wasn't going to read it because I said I don't want to start this long series if there's not going to be the final book. But we're going to do it for the book club, and I don't see that final book coming anytime soon. So it's going to leave me hanging just like everybody else. If you're interested in Game of Thrones, reading it or rewatching the series, we're going to do that in July and August. I'm really looking forward to it, so you can come hang out with us and chat about it. Let's see. Next, I finally got to read Blood Like Fate, and it was excellent. I loved it. So I knew that these were all going to be pretty good reads. This is the only one I wasn't sure about, and it was still very entertaining. It's not a 5-star read for me. It's more of a neutral like. So I would give it probably a 3.5, because it does what it's supposed to do, but it doesn't entertain me like a novel. But it's good. If you are interested in the history of the show or the series, this is going to do it for you. It is definitely more of a history book, so that's what it should do. But I really wanted to read a novel, so for me it was okay. It was fine. Blood Like Fate was excellent. Tress of the Emerald Sea was excellent. Throughout all of this, I was reading my alpha book because I had to. That was not excellent. It was just dry reading, but I did it, so it's done, and I don't have to do it again for at least several more months. I try to like read through it all the way once a year. Yeah, it was just not great. But what was great was Prior of the Orange Tree, and it's the last book that I read in January because I ended up getting the flu, which is why Bloodmark did not get read. I got the flu, I was sick, I was tired, I was having a hard time doing basically anything. So this was all I could get through. I know some people get sick and they can read a lot, but I tend to get a lot of headaches and migraines, and when I'm sick, it's just everything is worse. So I hybrid read it, audio and reading the hardcover, and I really enjoyed it. I wish I had not been sick when I read it so that I can enjoy it more. It's hard to enjoy things when you don't feel well. It was really good. It's very big, but I want to read it again. I want to read it again when I'm not sick, and just so I can really just immerse myself and really, really enjoy all of the bits. But the characters were great. It had a good romance in it. Just top notch, well written, very entertaining. I was invested in all the characters. So January was definitely a good reading month for me. The next book that I'm reading for my book club is this one right here. Let me grab, and yep, Hidden Figures. Ooh, let me see if I can focus it. There we go. Hidden Figures. I know I'm going to enjoy this. I've read it before, but it's been a while, so I'm glad that I get to read it again for my book club, and I have people to talk about it with. It's different from the movie. For anybody who's wondering, you will get a lot more historically accurate things, the way that they happened, and following one of the main characters through the journey. It's just so well written. It's really good. I don't know what the rating on this book is, but I know I enjoyed it, and I'm really, really looking forward to reading it again. It's so informative about the time. Really looking forward to reading this one again. So I know it's like, and this is like, I believe it's classified as nonfiction, and it's fascinating. I do love history books though, so which is why I kind of like this one. I wish it had been written a little bit more like this one, where because you get more character detail with this than you do with this. So anyway, looking forward to it, and really looking forward to finally getting to read Bloodmarked. Yes. So sorry, Bloodmarked, you did not make it on the January, but you will be in February. And I have other reads for February. I'm already adding more romances. I think I picked out my Black Authortuber books that I want to read. I have 3. One's a reread. One is a series that I need to get caught up on. And one is a book I have not read any of at all. So really looking forward to my Black Authortuber reads. And then there is also a Missy Elliott readathon. And I think I'm going to pick up a book for that one if I have enough time. Because the TBR for February is long, and February is a very short month. All right, so that is all I have. Let me put this back up. Loki has behaved the whole time. He started out being a little bit, and I think we hit the camera. So let me, yay. Okay, yeah, got that adjusted. It was looking a little crooked to me. So he's down here, he's behaving. He's literally wants to get up on my lap. So there you are, big boy. This is his favorite sweater. We call it his old man sweater. And he loves this sweater. You want to say hi, Mr. Puggy? Say hello. Oh, now I'm holding him and rocking him a little. He might actually go to sleep. Hi. Oh, I said sleep, and he's like, I'm not going to sleep. All right. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you guys for watching. Yes. Am I blowing on your ear? I'm so sorry. Okay. All right. So that's all. Oh, he likes that. So that's all we have for today. Let me know what you guys are reading in February, and how did your January reading go? Did you get lots of things read? Or no? So did you get things read or no? All right, hit that like and subscribe button if you want more. Tell me also what kind of videos you like. If you like these wrap-ups and TBRs, let me know. If you just want more videos of Loki, you can get those. I post Loki shorts every Saturday. They're really short, but they're really cute. So you can see his videos. That's right. So you can see more Loki videos. And I'm gonna go ahead and go. Thanks for watching. So bye. So sweet. Okay, swish. Bugtail again. Loki, swish. He doesn't want to get down. Oh my gosh. Loki, swish. Normally he wants to get down. What's going on? Loki, swish.